Ryan Gosling is Dan Dunn, an idealistic inner-city junior high school history teacher turned sour in Ryan Fleck and Anna Boden's gritty drama, Half Nelson. Inspiring in the classroom to his economically and socially depressed students, in his private life, Dunn seeks solace from his misery that he sees around him in drugs. When one of his students catches him getting high in school, an unlikely friendship joins them together. The student named Dre is played by a young Sharika Epps and has problems of her own. And she and Dunn are both at critical points in their lives. Can they help each other? Will they?
Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you smoke that stuff? Sorry.
No, don't be. It's all right. Mash them up.
Rich, there's a lot of problems with this script. There are a lot of holes in it, extraneous stuff that really could be done without, but also there are coincidences. It just so happens that his drug dealer is the friend who really wants to be a father figure to young Sharika Epps or Dre. And it's too much. It just so happens that Dre is the one who finds him, shooting up in school.
The political side of this, before we get to the center, the meat of the subject, I mean, is also very strange. I can't understand. Is this film basically saying that drugs are bad on the grounds that they make you selfish and disassociated? Isolate you. I mean, maybe that was one thing that were going on. The other thing, the contrast to the '60s idealism. Very vague and unfocused and tending to sabotage itself when contrasted with the inhuman slickness of consumer capitalism in the form of this drug dealer. You just don't know where it's going in that respect. I mean, it doesn't really state its case.
Yeah, well, I don't think that the directors, who also were the writers of the script, I don't think they thought about it as deeply as you just did.
Well, I was trying to figure out what this film was about.
However,
the liaison between the two, maybe that's what it's about.
This film is magical because of the acting of three people.
Okay.
And one is Ryan Gosling. I say right now, he'll be nominated for an Academy Award, but I think that Sharika Epps, this young 15, I guess she's 16 years old now, high school student, whose timing and presence.
You don't see something like that often.
It's amazing. And I think she's going to be nominated for an Academy Award. And I think Anthony Mackie, as a wonderful drug dealer, and his part was wonderful, and he's been in other films, and he's been good, but he's never been given the reins, to run as he did with this one. And there are scenes with the three of them together sometimes. They're priceless.
Well,
and everyone should go see the film for that reason.
Well, let's start with Gosling, though. I mean, I think when you have a phenomenal actor, a guy that can play almost unplayable parts in a lot of respects, or stuff that just doesn't seem likely to get our sympathy, like the Nazi he played,
right, and The Believer.
The problem is that sometimes if you have a director that's a little bit soft, he'll go off and he's not supposed to be, his character is not supposed to be able to even tell a bad knock-knock joke, but then he goes into this like picture-perfect dialect joke number, so things like that you have to watch out for.
The thing that was so good about these three, though, even if you have to watch out for things like that, is that a lot of this script is not stated. It's not in the dialogue.
Right.
It's in the facial and body movements of the characters.
And that stuff is all believable.
Oh, boy. And they do it beautifully. And that part's directed beautifully. People out there, don't miss this. You're going to hear a lot about the people in this film and the name of the film itself.
Half Nelson, that is.
Yeah.